Everyone's rising.
And Liz.
And the game's basically over. It's 2 minutes left. They're going to need out the Dolphins. It's 20 to, what, 7?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It was a bad game for the Patriots. They were not good, to say the least. The Dolphins were okay. Hill was good. Surprisingly, I figured it was Jalen Waddle that would be the problem, but Hill was more so the problem. Waddle did get the touchdown, but that was a weird thing. Tua was okay. I missed a lot of reads, honestly. He's having a problem noticing when Hill's open at the crossing route. Like, Hill should have had probably 150 yards in this game.
Yeah.
He just completely, he gets locked on his first read sometimes. You got to be able to see first read in front and then see the read behind him sometimes if you have a player like Hill. So Tua basically looks like last year Tua, an okay quarterback that needs to work on some progressions.
Yeah.
But Hill was good for him. I mean, Hill largely won them the game with all the yards he got. I mean, Waddle scored the touchdown, but Hill set everything up. Key plays. I'm going to try to keep these shorter, just go through the key plays. There was the Patriots' first drive where they got the tip drill INT against them. It was PI. They missed it. Parker's jersey was held on his freaking arm. But whatever. The Patriots were so bad, it wouldn't have made a difference. But it probably should have been a touchdown drive because they would have had the ball to 1. Or at least a field goal. I'm surprised they're not kneeing. They're like literally still running. That's weird. Well, whatever. Dolphins' first drive, there was the fumble, recovery. Dietrich Wise had a pretty good game. Caused the strip sack. He beat the left guard, Robert Hunt, on the play pretty badly, actually.
Judon had a pretty good game, too, overall.
Judon had a good game, too. Kyle Duggar had a good game before he got crippled. It don't look good.
Adrian Phillips had a pretty good game until he got crippled, which is going to be a problem.
Jalen Mills was not good. Missed a lot of open tackles.
Jones had one good play.
Jones was bad in this game.
One good play, the rest were garbage.
He did have a good play on Hill, but he was god-awful overall. That move to the outside is not looking good right now.
Nope.
Holy cow. But yeah, the Dolphins get a field goal kick out of that. I mean, even the good plays they had ended up doing nothing. You know, the Patriots had a 3rd and 12 after a false start. They got a good first down on the screen with a block pickup by Henry, but it does nothing because they get a sack. So nothing really matters in the game. The next Patriots drive, Mac gets sacked, fumbles the ball. It's a touchdown for Miami, so that's 10-0. Look, Mac's numbers weren't bad in this game, but I don't think he had a good game. Despite the fact that his completion percentage was like 72% or something. He was bad down the field. I mean, just really inaccurate. In fact, he was inaccurate on a couple of short passes too, which was troubling.
Miami's just the house of horrors.
Yeah, they
What
played
is he doing?
bad. I don't
Nothing.
know. Why are you throwing, dude? Run the clock out. What the hell? That's weird. That's really weird. Whatever. Then we get to the end of the first half where Judon gets that sack and forces it a 3rd and long. The Dolphins go for it on 4th and 7. Okay, look. I know the Dolphins got a touchdown on the play. It's a stupid play call. Just because it works out doesn't make it a smart play call.
Right.
Analytically speaking, a 4th and 7 at the opponent's 40-yard line? Nah, that's a stupid thing to do. They got extremely lucky. I think largely because Phillips went out on the previous play. That's when he got hurt.
Yeah.
So Waddle was open and split the defenders for the touchdown. But I don't like that play call. That's being too aggressive. I mean, you're not the Kansas City Chiefs here.
Right.
12 men on the field, of course, to end the game for New England. Why not?
Miami's cursed. They can't play there.
They just can't play in the stadium. I don't know what it is. Whatever. The third quarter, Patriots basically do nothing. I mean, the Dolphins start out. They think they go 3 and out, but Duggar got hurt, so whatever. Next drive, the Patriots get their only good drive, where they get the good play by Jonnu Smith, who had an okay game. And Ty Montgomery caught the first touchdown for the Patriots, which is bizarre.
He rolled into the end zone, which was hilarious.
They basically ran the same play 3 times, which, by the way, is not good.
Yeah.
On the goal line. They only trust the running backs to get into the end zone on one-on-one coverage. That's not good.
Nope.
But Ty Montgomery does get it because of weird blown coverage by the Dolphins. For some reason, I think he thought he was supposed to drop back into pass coverage and not watch the running back. I don't know what the defender was doing. But Montgomery slipped and rolled into the end zone.
Whatever. They weren't blown out.
I mean, so at least they weren't shut out. And that's basically it. I mean, it's 17-7. The Dolphins get a field goal at some point, but there's really nothing else of note other than when the Patriots, their 7th drive, they had good starting field position. It's a must-have situation. It's 3rd and 3, and Matt Patricia calls a run up the middle on 3rd and 3 in a must-have situation. And it forces them to waste a timeout.
Yeah, the play calling was bad.
So then you got to go for it, and don't get it. So, I mean, Jonnu Smith, I think he was thrown to Jonnu Smith, and look, I know it was tight coverage, but man, you're a 250-pound tight end, and you gotta
go for it.
You gotta make the play, and I don't know what to tell you. Just a lot of contested catches that they're not making. Dolphins do nothing on the next drive. They punt. The Patriots get a good pass to Bourne that Aguilar wastes by fumbling it away. Look, I think Aguilar should be traded.
We said it all last season.
He's a waste of money, I'm sorry to say.
He's kind of like Harry. He makes 1 or 2 good plays a year, and the rest of the time he's trash.
Nelson Aguilar is, I mean, he's better than Harry. I'd say he's Philip Dorsett, but you're paying him number 1 receiver money. Like, I'm sorry, you can't be paying a Philip Dorsett number 1 receiver money. Like, you got to get rid of him.
Yeah.
I mean, they brought in Parker for that reason, and
they didn't use him in that capacity.
Oh, he sucks. Parker sucked in this game. I don't mean he sucks as a player. I'm saying he sucked in this game.
Yeah, it was not a good game for him.
But it was not a good game for him. He basically, I think he caught 1 pass on the game. But Kendrick Bourne was hardly utilized, which I don't understand at all.
They brought him in for 1 long catch at the end of the game, and that was it.
I'd be curious to see his snap count, but
I think that was his only snap in the game.
Feels like he was hardly used.
He wasn't.
Cole Strange was god-awful. The rest of the game, the Dolphins get a field goal at some point. They run the clock out. As far as Patriots players, most of the line was bad. Owen was okay. Even he missed a block towards the end, somewhere in the game. But he was probably the best on the line. Cole Strange was god-awful. He got replaced by Ferenz halfway through the game for the rest of the first half.
They seem to switch them in and out.
That's not a good sign. I'm sorry, it's not a good sign. The guy's supposed to be your number 1 pick. He's already got a reputation as a reach. And he was bad. I mean, there's just no defending it. He was bad. They have Trent Brown on left tackle. He was also bad.
Yeah.
The center was all right. The right side of the line was all right. But that left side's a real problem right now. They couldn't run the ball really at all outside of the first couple of drives, which they wasted anyway by not cashing in. So
yeah.
And Mac was, I guess, statistically good, but what does that mean? Like,
just because he made 70% of his passes doesn't mean it was a good game.
Like you watch the game and he's missing deep throws.
He was also really inaccurate in this game, and I'm going to blame it partially on how hot and humid it was down there. But they always have problems in Miami, so
what? You got to deal with it. I mean, Tua was probably better than Mac, but not by a whole lot. I thought Tua was pretty mediocre.
The Patriots also had forced turnovers, but didn't result in anything.
Yeah, they had opportunities for turnovers. They forced like 3 or 4 fumbles, didn't get a single one.
Yeah,
it is what it is. I mean,
guys were fumbles out of bounds and just unlucky.
Yeah, just unlucky. A lot of really stupid boneheaded things. 12 men on the field. wasting a roughing the passer penalty with doing chop blocks. Why are you chop blocking, man? Like, the rule's been in there for 2 years. You can't hit a guy low anymore on a block, like,
Right.
at
And then
all.
and then jumping on that one play
Yeah, it's
early
just,
in the game.
man, they did really boneheaded things. The Dolphins definitely played better in all 3 phases. I mean, not that special teams did much in either way. Actually, the Dolphins punter was very good.
He was very good.
He was excellent. Their special teams coverage was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely want to see more out of Tua if you're a Dolphins fan, because with that kind of receiving talent, he's got to make those deep throws.
Yeah, he's got the players who can go for
And
him.
he
So
just wasn't that accurate down the field, but he was pretty good at the short stuff. And they did use Hill in interesting ways, and like definitely threw the Patriots off.
yeah, he was used differently than he was used by the Chiefs. So
He was used primarily in those short routes,
which is not what you typically saw him do in the past.
usually not. No, so whatever. So the Patriots lose. The good news is they got the Steelers next week. The Steelers are
Well, they're winning.
they're
right
winning
now.
now, but yeah, in theory, that's a winnable game. But I mean, in theory,
They're only winning because Mr. Joe Burrow has been Garbo today.
Been a disaster game for Joe Burrow.
He's thrown 4 picks, so
They might still somehow win the game.
they're looking close.
Whatever. We'll end it here. Yeah, just a disappointment all around.
I had no hopes for them winning.
I figured they were going to lose anyway, but
At least I thought they would have been more competitive.
I thought they'd at least try.
Oh,
Oh no, the Bengals are going to win this game on 4 turnovers. That's insane. That is insane. Oh yeah, Chase probably could have drafted him, huh? No, you can't draft a player like him. We have to draft, Harry and Cole Strange. Look, I hope to God Cole Strange proves me wrong, but he was god awful in this game.
What a
That's
catch.
so disappointing. Ooh, I don't know about that one. You bobbled that.
well, whatever.
Whatever.
We need to wrap this up. It's getting long, sir.
Whatever. We'll see you next week for the preview for the Steelers Patriots game. Hopefully we can win that one. I don't know how good we're going to be this year. I have no idea.
It's gonna be hard to tell.
Yeah, the division's tough. All right. See ya.